With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from the Superdome. Dante Hall going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They begin with a run by Barkley.
We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well, a guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
Running again with Barkley on second down. Swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And Goff picks up the first down.
Things difficult.
On first down, it's Goff. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Out of the gun, Goff. Under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Goff now to throw. That is caught. It's Chad Johnson. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough, though. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. To begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
You just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And down he'll go at the 25. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his running back, LaDainian Tomlinson. We're scoreless after 1. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up. First down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A give to Tomlinson here off the option.
2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple for it.
LT hit and the ball is out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now problems right out of the gate.
Time and use the clock and try and get set up. But once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku for the first down due to the previous penalty. Off play action. Here's Goff. They'll roll him out right. Here's Johnson with a reception. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here. 1st and 10. 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Before they work it across midfield. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
He was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to over and get on out and talk about it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. $10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either, so certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, the running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That one's complete to Tomlinson. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, Allen. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Defenders in there to drop him. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Allen going to throw. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Snatched by the safety, Ed Reed. And the Commanders are in great shape here. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. So good at that, isn't it?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come.
Despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Gets around him, and he'll go out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Goff, he's gotten a joke.
There's a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter. They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
It's rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. They'll try to run for it. Now the ball comes loose. It's going the other way. And the return will stop right around the 25. The door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
We've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are.
2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Goff. The pass complete to Ingram. Goff now looking to throw. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A toss out to Barkley. And this play goes nowhere. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And this is intercepted.
Often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield.
And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot.
Not out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
After the interception, here's Goff. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And the Commanders are going to get it back here.
For the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done it.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field.